welcome back to another episode of Cooking with CRU. Today we're going to be making an incredible ultimate cheeseburger paired with our Vineyard 29 Estate Cabernet. We're going to be doing a side of these really crispy potato wedges and a delicious aioli made from our CRU Cabernet spices. You can use a Vineyard 29 Estate Cabernet or our CRU Cabernet, both go really well with this dish. We're also going to be pairing this with our Fiscalini cheddar, which most of you have tried at the winery. To get started, preheat the oven to 400 degrees. We're going to chop up 1 yellow onion. In a pan, add about 1 tablespoon of CRU olive oil and bring to a low heat. We're going to add the onions once the olive oil is translucent and keep the heat nice and low. Now, to make our burger, it's quite simple. We're going to be using 1 pound of beef. I actually use 2 pounds of beef for this recipe you're seeing today. So it's 1 fresh egg to every pound of beef you're going to be using. We're also going to be using our CRU Cabernet Spice in this dish as well. Once you have everything mixed well together, we're going to be adding about 1 tablespoon of the CRU Cabernet Sauvignon Spice and mixing that until all the spices are well incorporated. Once that feels like it's at a good place, we're going to go ahead and add another tablespoon of the CRU Cabernet Sauvignon Spice. I find that with each pound you'll use about 1 tablespoon. We want to give the CRU Cabernet Spice a little bit of time to open up some of those great flavors, like the garlic and the shallot and the porcini mushroom really start to evolve once it's had time to absorb some of the moisture from the meat. Let's get our potato wedges started. We're going to cut these up into about 1-inch little pieces. Once we have all of our potatoes chopped up, we're going to be sprinkling in about 1 teaspoon of CRU Cabernet Sauvignon Spice and a little bit of CRU Olive Oil until everything is well coated. We're going to evenly spread those out onto a cookie sheet and bake for about 20 minutes. The key here is that we want these to come out right when we're ready to eat, so they're nice and hot and crispy. Potatoes are baking, let's start making our burgers. We're going to go grab those onions that we've been preparing on the stove and add about 3/4 of them to our burger mixture. Once you're ready, add about 1 tablespoon of CRU olive oil to a pan and heat up until the olive oil is translucent or shiny. We're going to be cooking these burgers about 5 minutes on each side or until they're golden brown and a little bit charred. Today's dish, we decided to pair our Vineyard 29 Estate Cabernet Sauvignon. Our 29 Estate Vineyard sits on a hillside just at the pinch of Napa Valley's hourglass. The Vineyard 29 Estate Cabernet Sauvignon has dark fruit profiles of black currant, brambly blackberries, and cocoa powder. The entry is full and mouth-coating with black cassis, blueberry compote, and hints of smoked meat and mocha. This perfect harmony between power and finesse. The 29 Estate Cabernet possesses such richness and concentration, with a velvety texture and firm acid and tannin profile. This incredibly balanced and complex wine is the perfect pairing for the ultimate cheeseburger. Once your burger is fully cooked and has a nice golden char to it, we're going to add our Viscolini cheddar. I put mine into nice thick slabs. The way I like to heat this up is actually turning the heat off, placing the cheese on top, and then covering the pan with another pan and naturally letting the heat from the burger melt the cheese. This takes roughly 2 to 3 minutes. Now we're going to start assembling our cheeseburger. I decided to go with a brioche bread. It has a really wonderful buttery quality to it that is going to go so well with the velvetiness of our Vineyard 29 Estate Cab. Before putting on your condiments, go ahead and actually toast this brioche bun on the stove. I put a little bit of CRU Olive Oil on it and then just put it upside down or face side down in a pan for like 2 minutes. We're going to be adding a little bit of mayonnaise, a little ketchup, a little Dijon to both sides of the bun, and then adding a little arugula and tomato. I'm going to add just a little bit of the CRU Cabernet Spice to my burger just to really kick up that flavor a notch. Once you have everything assembled, go ahead and grab your burger and add it to your bun. For the final touches, add just a little bit of those grilled onions that we started making in the very beginning. By now, these should be perfectly caramelized and really bring out some terrific flavors for this cheeseburger. You can grab your potato wedges out of the oven and prepare them on the plate. I'm also going to mix up a quick green salad made of arugula and one of my favorite vinaigrettes before we start making our CRU Cabernet Sauvignon Aioli. To do this, we're going to take 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and about a half a teaspoon of CRU Cabernet Spice and mix it all together. It's that simple. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to learn more about Vineyard 29 wines, our CRU wines, our CRU spices, and our partnership with Viscolini cheddar, please head over to vineyard29.com. Until next time, cheers!